Hello everyone! I'm Rachel and this is Shibby.
Hello, Shibby.
And today, as the title will suggest, I'm going to talk to you about how the K-pop band BTS has changed my life.
I'm really nervous.
I've been sitting in front of this camera in silence for about 5 minutes, just asking myself what I'm doing. But a lot of my channel is now dedicated pretty much to BTS, and I can very confidently call myself an ARMY. I don't usually talk though, I dance usually, so this is weird, expressing feelings and all that stupid stuff. But I've had amazing conversations with other ARMYs from all over the world, and I love hearing how art in general can change people's lives. And BTS have just been an insane influence. They changed the game for me when I found them. So this is just a little video to say nice things about how they've helped me in my life. I mean, like, other people have, you know, Elvis, Michael Jackson, and they're cool to like. BTS are freaking cool. Yeah, like, another reason that I'm nervous for doing this video is because a lot of It's okay. I'll hold you. Probably won't be seen much, but I'll hold you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, another reason why I'm nervous to make this video is because a lot of people who watch my channel have no idea who BTS are, or know that I love BTS and think I'm very strange for it. And this might be quite strange for you, so I'm gonna try change your mind, or even just to explain a bit of my madness surrounding them. Okay, how about we start? So I could make millions of videos about why I love them. That's not what I'm here to do today. What I'm here to do today is practically show quantifiable ways in which they have changed my life, like actual results and things that I have manifested and done myself because of their influence and because of like how inspiring they have been to me. So today this is how they've changed my life, not why I love them. Number 1, I can now do a 2-minute plank. I know that's really weird. It's kind of a weird one to start off with, but when I first found them, it was in the Fire era. That was the first video I ever saw of them. And then I spent 3 days binge watching every single video I could find. Not 3 days straight, but pretty much. And I noticed how many dance practices there were, and that's what attracted me most to them, was how well they danced. I also saw in interviews how they were saying they were only getting 3 hours sleep because they would do 12 hours of practice and then go to promotions and then perform, and it was just insane. The level, the work ethic, I have never seen anything like it, and the love and the passion for what they do. So I was like, well, if they can, because I wasn't going to be sleeping for 3 hours a night, that's not something I wanted to do, but I was like, if they can do all that, I can surely do a 30-second plank a day. So I started at a 30-second plank because my core is horrendous. I'm a dancer and I have terrible core. And then I went to like 35, 45 minute. I can now do a 2-minute plank with lots of things in the middle, little push-ups and things like that. Their work ethic has pushed me to discipline myself a lot more. I stretch every morning and every evening, which I didn't used to do, and I plank every day. So that's number 1. Number 2, I started learning Korean, and I became really interested in Korean culture and researching lightly about their culture and community. I don't know a lot. It's really based around their pop culture, but I'm really looking forward to learning more about their historical background, their political background. There's just lots of things I do with my life, so it's hard to fit it all together. It makes me so happy. I did not realize it would make me so happy. It's like a little treat for myself when I get to study. Actually, I have 3 videos showing me learning Korean, if you want to check them out. Number 3. I sound like the genie in Aladdin. Rule number 3. I can't bring anyone back from the dead. This is me. So, number 3, I started doing dance covers of BTS, which are the main content of my YouTube channel. Very, very fun. Also, I got more serious about my YouTube channel, so that's another way they changed my life, because I've got incredible feedback and had so much fun making videos. I think I might prefer making videos to performing live, because I love immortalizing something and having it there forever. Dance is so ephemeral. You just go see a show and then it's finished and then it's done and then it's pff. I love making videos. So that's number 3. And number 4.
My physical appearance.
This is a funny one, because before BTS, in general, in life, I would have been quite resisting towards a lot of makeup, a lot of showing off, a lot of being overtly feminine. It just wasn't my thing. Not that I was a tomboy, but I just always wanted to be comfortable and I always wanted to be cozy. I never really thought much about my physical appearance. But this is a funny one, because it's not as if I freak out about how I look now more because of BTS. I kind of think they don't need to worry about how they look as much as they do, but that's a whole nother kettle of fish, and they have so much pressure on them. But seeing how much effort they put into how they look, how they just genuinely take some time to present themselves well. And as you may see, it's not as if I am throwing rhinestones all over me. But since getting to know them, I took more pride in how I looked in a really empowering way. It was really, really nice to take care of myself a little bit more, or to actually think about what I was going to wear that day. And thinking about what I'm going to wear every day makes me feel like I've taken the time to feel nice and look nice. I think it's another way of taking care of yourself in a healthy way, is knowing that you are worth showing off, because they're so beautiful. I mean, like, all so beautiful. I will never reach that, but it inspired me to get excited about looking nice. Number 5. Actually, funnily enough, there are 7 reasons that I have, and there are 7 members of BTS. Number 5, they help me perform better. Of course, they're just incredibly inspiring to watch as performers, but it's like they enter a completely different space when they get on stage. If anybody knows BTS, you know how normal and human they are in interviews and when they're around each other. They're so silly and they're so flawed, beautifully flawed. And then they get on stage and it's like the power that they embrace, that they are not afraid. They're not afraid of anything on that stage. One of the members, Taeyoung, whose stage name is V, he in particular really helps me to perform. He's really inspiring for me. I think it's because it's incredibly natural to him. It's not as if he becomes a totally different person. It's like he taps into this side of V, and then V can do this, and then when we're doing this song, V can be this. It's just amazing to watch. I don't perform live that often. I don't get the chance to in Ireland that much. But there was a performance I was doing in Dance Limerick. Whoop whoop, shout out to Dance Limerick. And I hadn't performed in a very long time and I was very, very nervous. There was recently a video of them at the end of their Blood, Sweat and Tears promotion, which is another song by BTS. It's for people who don't know who they are and who might be watching this video. He was being complimented by one of his members and they were saying that he's done such a good job in this promotion, and he just really humbly was like, thank you very much, and he just said, I can be anything when I'm on stage. So then when he said that, that really, really resonated with me, because you can be anything on stage. It's the entire point of performing. Just before I got on stage then doing this piece, I just had that over and over in my head. I can be anything on stage. I can be anything on stage. And it gave me so much strength, because you don't have to be scared, nervous Rachel. People think that because there's an audience staring at you, it's a really vulnerable place, and it is, but it's also an incredibly powerful place if you like step into that power. And that's what BTS does. Like, there's no shy in any of them. They're incredible to watch. Number 6. They help me feel incredibly grateful for my life. No matter how amazing their life looks, no matter how much opportunity they get and people they get to meet and concerts they get to do, I have a lot that they don't have. I say this because freedom is an incredibly important thing to me, being able to do what I want whenever I want. I've tried to cultivate a life around that desire. can't be doing with people telling me what to do. Their life is incredible, but it has a ton of cons as well as pros. So it makes me feel really grateful for my life, that I get to choose what I do every day. I get to choose how I work. I get to choose when I rest. I get to choose how I look. And then finally, number 7. They are amazing examples for the types of men I want in my life. That might be a very, very strange thing to say, but let me explain. Let me explain to you. I have amazing male friends all around me, but they are an excellent reminder of the type of people and the type of men in particular that I want around in my life, because I just feel there's a lot of pressure to be one type of guy in my country anyway, which is macho and manly and gets the job done and doesn't complain and has very little emotion. When I got to know BTS more and more through their interviews and through how they speak about their music, through how they treat other people, through how they treat their fans, it was just astonishing to me. It's something that I really want to look out for all the time. Not even men in my life, of people in my life. I want to be surrounded by people very similar to BTS, who are passionate, who are open, who are loving, humble, fun, happy, and also who aren't afraid to tell you when they're feeling bad and aren't scared of emotions and aren't scared to cry. For people who don't know BTS, they cry. And not once did I think, oh, they're crying, that's so girly. They have a very well-rounded, very healthy and mature sensibilities for men so young. So I find that incredibly compelling. One major reason why I love them so much. Getting serious on you there. And I will end on that serious note. So, this wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, but it's because I'm alone in my room talking to a camera. Terrified to put this up, but please let me know what you think. If you are not a BTS ARMY, if you are an ARMY, you can tell me how strange I am. You can tell me your own story. I would absolutely love to hear from you in the comments how they changed your life, because for anyone who doesn't know, they are just... In the description box below, I will be putting my own dance covers. I will even put a couple of things of BTS that I absolutely love for anybody who's interested in checking them out, who's never seen them before. So yeah, I will now say goodbye to you in Korean. 안녕하세요. Or, if because I am leaving, I say 안녕히 계세요. Yeah, learning. Shibi says bye. Shibi says bye.